Welcome to a day in the Word. Today's reading is Deuteronomy chapter 20 through Deuteronomy chapter 22. Deuteronomy chapter 20. When you go out to battle against your enemies, and you see horses, chariots, and many other people than you have, you must not be afraid of them. The Lord your God is with you, and he brought you out of Egypt. When you go to the battle, the priests must go to the soldiers and speak to them. The priest will say, Men of Israel, listen to me. Today you are going against your enemies in battle. Don't lose your courage. Don't be troubled or upset. Don't be afraid of the enemy. The Lord your God is going with you to help you fight against your enemies. He will help you win. The Levite officials will say to the soldiers, Is there any man here who has built a new house but has not yet dedicated it? That man should go back home. He might be killed in the battle, and then another person will dedicate that man's house. Is there any man here who has planted a vineyard but has not yet gathered any of the grapes? That man should go back home. If that man dies in the battle, someone else will enjoy the fruit from his field. Is there any man here who is engaged to be married? That man should go back home. If he dies in the battle, another man will marry the woman he is engaged to. These Levite officials must also say to the people, Is there any man here who has lost his courage and is afraid? He should go back home. Then he will not cause the other soldiers to lose their courage too. Then, after the officers have finished speaking to the army, they must choose captains to lead the soldiers. When you go to attack a city, you must first offer peace to the people there. If they accept your offer and open their gates, all the people in that city will become your slaves and be forced to work for you. But if the city refuses to make peace with you and fights against you, you should surround the city. And when the Lord your God lets you take the city, you must kill all the men in it. But you may take for yourselves the women, the children, the cattle, and everything else in the city. You may use all these things. The Lord your God has given these things to you. That is what you must do to all the cities that are very far from you, the cities that are not in the land where you will live. But when you take cities in the land that the Lord your God is giving you, you must kill everyone. You must completely destroy all the people, the Hittites, Amorites, Canaanites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites. The Lord your God has commanded you to do this. So then they will not be able to teach you to sin against the Lord your God or to do any of the terrible things they do when they worship their gods. When you are making war against a city, you might surround that city for a long time. You must not cut down the fruit trees around that city. You may eat the fruit from these trees, but you must not cut them down. These trees are not the enemy, so don't make war against them. But you may cut down the trees that you know are not fruit trees. You may use these trees to build weapons for making war against that city. You may use them until the city falls. Deuteronomy chapter 21. In the land that the Lord your God is giving you, you might find a dead body in a field, but no one knows who killed that person. Your leaders and judges must come out and measure the distance to the towns around the dead body. When you learn which town is nearest to the dead body, the leaders of that town must take a cow from their herds. It must be a cow that never had a calf and that has never been used for work. The leaders of that town must then bring the cow down to a valley with running water. It must be a valley that has never been plowed or had anything planted in it. Then the leaders must break the cow's neck there in that valley. The priests, the descendants of Levi, must also go there. The Lord your God has chosen these priests to serve him and to bless people in the name of the Lord. The priests will decide who is right in every lawsuit and whenever someone is hurt. All the leaders of the town nearest the dead body must wash their hands over the cow that had its neck broken in the valley. These leaders must say, "We did not kill this person, and we did not see it happen. Lord, you save your people Israel. Now make us pure. Don't blame us for killing an innocent person." In this way, these men will not be blamed for killing an innocent person. In this way, you will remove that guilt from your group by doing what the Lord said. You might fight against your enemies, and the Lord your God might let you defeat them and take them as captives. You might see a beautiful woman among the captives who you want to be your wife. You must then bring her into your house, where she will shave her head and cut her nails. She must change her clothes and take off the clothes she was wearing when she was captured in war. She will stay in your house and be sad about losing her father and her mother for a full month. After that, you will go to her to be her husband, and she will be your wife. If you are not pleased with her and choose to divorce her, set her free. You cannot sell her. You had sexual relations with her, so you must not treat her like a slave. A man might have two wives. He might love one wife more than the other. Both wives might have children for him, but the firstborn son might be from the wife he does not love. When the man divides his property among his children, he cannot give the rights of the firstborn to the son of his favorite wife. The man must accept the firstborn son from the wife he does not love. The man must give that son a double share of everything he owns because that son is his first child. The right of the firstborn belongs to that son. A man might have a son who is stubborn and refuses to obey. This son does not obey his father or mother. They punish the son, but he still refuses to listen to them. His father and mother must then take him to the leaders of the town at the town meeting place. They must say to the leaders of the town, "Our son is stubborn and refuses to obey. He does not do anything we tell him to do. He eats and he drinks too much." Then the men in the town must kill the son with stones. By doing this, you will remove this evil from your group. Everyone in Israel will hear about this and be afraid. A man might be guilty of a sin that must be punished by death. People might kill him and hang his body on a tree. You must not let that body stay on the tree overnight. You must be sure to bury this man on the same day, because the one who hangs on a tree is cursed by God. And you must not let the land that the Lord your God is giving you become unclean. Deuteronomy chapter 22. If you see that your neighbor's ox or sheep is loose, you must not ignore it. Be sure to take it back to its owner. If the owner does not live near you, or if you don't know who it belongs to, take the ox or sheep to your house. Keep it there until the owner comes looking for it, then give it back. You must do the same thing when you find anything that your neighbor might have lost. Don't try selling it to your neighbor. You must give it back. If your neighbor's donkey or ox has fallen down on the road, you must not ignore it. You must help your neighbor lift it up again. A woman must not wear men's clothes, and a man must not wear women's clothes. That is disgusting to the Lord your God. You might be walking along a path and find a bird's nest in a tree or on the ground. If the mother bird is sitting with her baby birds or on the eggs, you must not take the mother bird with the babies. You may take the babies for yourselves, but you must let the mother go. If you obey these laws, things will go well for you and you will live a long time. When you build a new house, you must build a wall around your roof. Then you will not be guilty for the death of a person who falls from the house. You must not plant seeds of grain in the same fields as your grapevines. Why? Because then they become useless, both the grapes and the grain produced by the seeds you planted. You must not plow with an ox and a donkey together. You must not wear clothes made by weaving together wool and linen. The several pieces of thread together. Tie several pieces of thread together. Then put these tassels on the four corners of the robes you wear. A man might marry a woman and have sexual relations with her. Then he might decide that he does not like her. He might accuse her of doing wrong and say, I married this woman, but when we had sexual relations, I found she was not a virgin. By saying this against her, people might think bad things about her. If this happens, the girl's father and mother must bring the proof that the girl was a virgin to the town elders at the meeting place of the town. The girl's father must say to the leaders, I gave my daughter to this man to be his wife, but now he does not want her. This man accused my daughter of doing wrong and said, I did not find the proof that your daughter is a virgin. But here is the proof that my daughter was a virgin. Then they should show the cloth to the town leaders. Then the leaders of that town must take that man and punish him. They must fine him 40 ounces of silver. They will give the money to the girl's father because her husband brought shame to an Israelite girl, and the girl will continue to be the man's wife. He cannot divorce her for the rest of his life. But what the husband said about his wife might be true. The wife's parents might not have the proof that she was a virgin. If this happens, the town leaders must bring the girl to the door of her father's house. Then the men of the town must kill her with stones because she has done a shameful thing in Israel. She has acted like a prostitute in her father's house. You must remove this evil from your group. If a man is found having sexual relations with another man's wife, both of them must die. The woman and the man who had sexual relations with her must remove this evil. You must remove this evil from Israel. A man might meet a virgin girl engaged to another man. He might have sexual relations with her. If this happens in the city, you must bring them both out to the public place near the gate of that city, and you must kill them with stones. You must kill the man because he used another man's wife for sexual relations. You must kill the man because he used another man's wife for sexual sin. And you must kill the girl because she was in the city but did not call for help. You must remove this evil from your people. But if a man finds an engaged girl out in the field and forces her to have sexual relations with him, only the man must die. You must do nothing to the girl. She did nothing that deserves the punishment of death. This is like someone attacking their neighbor and killing them. The man found the engaged girl out in the field and attacks her. Maybe she called for help, but there was no one to help her. A man might find a virgin girl who is not engaged and force her to have sexual relations with him. If other people see this happen, He must pay the girl's father 20 ounces of silver, and the girl will become the man's wife because he used her for sexual sin. He cannot divorce her all his life. A man must not bring shame to his father by marrying his father's wife. Thank you for joining A Day in the Word Bible in a Year series. Please subscribe, comment, like, and don't forget to turn on that notification bell. Until next time, shalom.